So look guys, the e-commerce market is estimated to be around $87 trillion between the years 2021 and 2025. And the fact of the matter is, not everybody in the world is trying to start an e-commerce store. So guess what? There's room for everybody, every single one of you, to have a successful e-commerce business, even if it's just a humble little store that makes you enough income to live the life you want. So in this video, we're gonna go through some insane Shopify stores that are all clearing over $1 million per month. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to truly realize the potential of building a brand in the Shopify space. Now, if you're new to my channel, you know that we kind of have a melting pot of people here at this point. We got people from the NFT game, we got people from e-com, people who are just trying to invest, people who are trying to learn about, I don't even know. But I always say this, I think the greatest foundation for starting a hustle online or starting to build wealth is a e-commerce business. It doesn't have to be a physical product e-commerce business. It could really be anything. But in this video, we're going to be looking at $1 million per month e-commerce businesses that sell physical products, just like how you would drop shipping, but they've just taken it to the next level and continue to be consistent. So you may have looked at the title and thought, you know what, $1 million a month, like who does that, right? Like that's gotta be pretty rare. And to be honest with you, no, you're wrong. There's an insane amount of stores that are doing this amount in revenue, but the one thing that they all have in common is that they've been building their brand for a decent amount of time. So the purpose here is to show you some inspiration so that you can build a brand that you believe in and get to these levels. Again, this isn't inspo for you, but for me. I run my own stores. I've reached great numbers, but I've still yet to reach $1 million a month. But I know it's just a matter of time, and I like to be consistent. So speaking of time, let's not waste any more of that, and let's just get right into it. Make sure you slap a quick like on the video if you do appreciate the content. So the first store here is called Pink Lily, and Pink Lily is literally just a boutique store. They just sell a bunch of different types of clothes, and look at this graph right here. This is looking bullish. They are kind of in a dip in the last December, but their November was just insane, and I could see this brand, you know, just continuously doing better and better throughout the year, and then kind of falling off at the end. But still, you know, they reach 1.16 million monthly visitors in November, which is huge. Now again, I don't really see anything too special about this store besides the fact that they have great product photography. They have a wide range of products, so I'm sure they're releasing a ton of products pretty consistently, but that's it. So they just created a fashion store and they're constantly releasing new products. So this is a good idea for building a really solid e-commerce foundation, right? If you can actually build a brand where you can constantly be releasing new products, then your brand is literally never gonna die, as long as you're continuously trying to, you know, please your customers and build a community, which they've done. Pink Lily actually has a huge following on Instagram, and of course, nobody starts out at this level. So this girl apparently is the CEO, and now she's kind of the face of it, which is kind of cool, which kind of reminds me of like Tesla and Elon Musk, or like Apple and Steve Jobs type of thing. You know, they have their CEO and they're pretty open about it. And now since they've built this following, they've even created a self-tan side brand out of this, which is super cool. And you know, they're doing pretty great. This is some great product photography. That's a really good product idea. And what I think is cool is how now this one brand that they created and stuck with is now building a bunch of little side brands under it as like a sort of umbrella, which probably adds an even crazier valuation to this brand. And I think if you were to build something like this, the easiest thing you could start doing now to start building momentum is building a Pinterest page. As you can see, this page is getting 10 million monthly views, and obviously, again, nobody starts out like that, but as you start posting consistently with pins, you'll reach these levels. Now the next brand is called Secret Labs, and they sell gaming chairs, so literally chairs like the one that I'm sitting on right now. And you know, kind of simple, not too crazy, right? Like they just sell chairs. It's not really insane, and it's not a super revolutionary chair. However, last December, they reached 1.5 million monthly visitors, and with their average order value, I guarantee this store is at least doing $2 million a month. So of course, they do sell other accessories as well. And again, this is kind of how you can make an evergreen brand, is releasing new products and stuff, maybe new colors, maybe, you know, whatever. But they're really killing it here. I love how they have the different colors. This one actually looks pretty icy, I will say. I mean, the name is Frost Blue, so, you know, what I said earlier, like the easiest way for you to start building a cool brand like this, if you're in any of these niches, is to just start posting on Pinterest, guys. Like, look at this, 10 million monthly visitors on Pinterest, yet they get like 50 likes on Instagram. That says a lot, and they're still driving 1 million monthly visitors. And with their average order value, oh man, I can only imagine how much money this store's making. But that's about it. I just wanted to show you these stores because I figured that, you know, you already kind of know everything that you need to know to start your business, to like start moving forward, but you just don't do it. And it's maybe because you don't really know exactly where you're aiming. So like, I really love looking at these big brands and kind of working backwards. I think it's really smart. You don't need more, you know, Facebook ads lessons, any more TikTok ads lessons. Like, it's so simple to launch these ads. All you need to do is just build a brand, focus on it, try to get better at your marketing, pleasing your customers, and then over time this will compound, I guarantee it. Now, if you want to be a part of one of my brands that I'm building here, it's called Netsphere. It's my art and education brand. This is my baby right here. This is my passion project. As you can see, it's pretty dope. I've been making some sick art. Now I'm starting to get into character design, and my line art is getting pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. And we also do have a mastermind on Discord, which you can join for free, but there is a tier 2 membership, which costs $15 a month for the next 100 people, where we do some calls and you just get like an exclusive networking opportunity, really, because there's some pretty insane people in this group. I'm really excited to build this brand. I think this brand could be absolutely monstrous, and I think we could really change the world with it. So that's kind of a big goal of mine, and I would love you guys to support on it, so we can do this together. Community is everything. So with that said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.